Dean, it's break time now, right? Do you have a minute?
Oh, Madison. Yeah, but make it quick.
I just got back from the obstetrician's office. I found out the baby's gender.
Oh, really? So, what is it? It's a boy, right?
Well, the doctor did say it's still not 100% yet, but they're pretty sure it's going to be a girl.
Wait. A girl? Seriously? No way. I was convinced it was gonna be a boy.
I'm really happy, though. I think a little girl will be wonderful.
Happy? That's just your wishful thinking. I wanted a boy.
What? Why would you say it like that?
What's with that reaction? You sound offended.
Well, I just didn't expect you to be so disappointed over something like the baby's gender.
You really don't get it, do you? You have no clue what this means. My family owns a huge estate. We're landowners, the main family, Madison. And I'm the eldest son. That means I'm the heir. And since you're my wife, it's your duty to give birth to a male successor. And yet you're telling me you're pregnant with a girl?
But you do know, right? The baby's gender is determined by the father's chromosomes.
What?
It's basic biology. It's the sperm that carries either the X or Y chromosome, which decides whether the baby will be a boy or a girl. It's not something I can control.
Don't give me that. You're the one who got pregnant, aren't you? So stop twisting things around with some half-baked science lesson. The fact remains you're the one carrying a girl, so you should be the one apologizing.
Apologizing? Are you serious right now? Why should I apologize?
Because the outcome speaks for itself. You're pregnant with a girl. No matter how you look at it, this is entirely your fault. You failed in your duty as my wife.
I can't believe you're saying this. The gender doesn't matter. What's important is that the baby is healthy. Shouldn't that be the priority?
Healthy? You really are naive, huh? This is bigger than just whether the child is healthy. This is about the future of my family, our legacy. I can't just let this go.
What are you even saying? What do you plan to do?
I'll have to discuss this with my parents. They need to be involved in this decision.
Discuss? What are you going to talk about?
Your lack of awareness as the wife of the family's heir, of course. You clearly don't understand the importance of your role. I'll need to discuss how we handle this situation moving forward.
Handle me? You're talking about me like I'm some kind of burden or problem to be dealt with.
That's because you are. You failed to produce a male heir. This is serious, Madison.
Dean, listen to yourself. You're acting like the baby's gender is some kind of defect. This is our child, your daughter. How can you treat her like she's some kind of disappointment before she's even born?
You're overreacting. This is about duty, not feelings. I'm doing what I have to do as the family's eldest son.
You're being cruel. This baby is a blessing, and you're making it sound like she's some kind of mistake.
Enough. I'm not going to argue about this anymore. I'm going to my parents' house tonight. We'll be discussing the situation and figuring out how to proceed. I'll be staying over there.
Proceed? What do you mean by that? You're talking about our child like it's some business matter.
I'll have an answer by tomorrow. Until then, just stay home and keep yourself busy with housework. It's the least you can do. Your fate has been decided. We're getting a divorce.
What? Wait, what are you talking about? This is so sudden.
Sudden? Hardly. I told you yesterday, didn't I? I made it perfectly clear that I was going to discuss your fate with my parents. If you had even a shred of common sense, you would have seen this coming. A divorce was the only logical conclusion.
You think divorce is the normal conclusion? That is completely insane.
See? That right there is the problem. You just don't get it. My father and mother both agreed. A woman who gives birth to a daughter is of no use to this family. And since I feel the same way, the decision was unanimous. We're done. You're out.
Are you serious? Do you even hear how archaic and disgusting that sounds? You're treating me like a defective object.
Complain all you want, but being the generous man that I am, I'll make sure you walk away with something. I'll give you a settlement. It's more than you deserve, really, Considering you're the one at fault here, I should be the one demanding compensation. You should be grateful I'm even offering you anything.
You think money makes this right? You really believe that tossing some cash at me fixes everything?
Oh, but one thing's for sure. I won't be paying any child support.
What, are you out of your mind? That's your child, too.
Why should I pay? You failed me. You were supposed to give birth to the heir of the Main family, the son who would carry on our legacy. But you couldn't even do that. You're a disappointment. And as punishment for your failure, I won't be giving you a single cent in support.
You are being completely unreasonable. The baby inside me is yours. She is your daughter. How can you be this heartless?
Simple, because I don't want her. It's as straightforward as that.
You're disgusting. Talking about your own child like she's some unwanted thing?
Oh, and just so you know, I've already got another woman.
What?
That's right. She's pregnant too. And guess what? She's having a boy. Now that is the heir I've been waiting for. I think it's pretty obvious which one of you is more suited to be my wife. So do yourself a favor and just sign the divorce papers. Let's get this over with.
I see.
Finally realizing how foolish you've been? You should have accepted your place sooner.
No, that's not it. What I just realized is that you're a cold, soulless monster. You have no heart, no humanity.
What?
The thought of you anywhere near my child makes my skin crawl. There's no telling what you might do to her. You're capable of discarding your own flesh and blood without a second thought. I won't let you anywhere near her. So fine. I'll take your settlement, I'll take your filthy money, and I'll sign the divorce papers. But don't think for a second it's because you've won. It's because I want nothing more to do with you.
You're awfully mouthy for someone being thrown away.
Oh? I'm being generous, you know. I'm agreeing to all your ridiculous conditions. I'm making it easy for you, and yet you're still griping. Doesn't that make you the unreasonable one?
You little... You think you're so clever, huh?
Oh, by the way, don't forget to come collect your belongings. I want every last one of your things out of my place.
What the hell are you talking about? You're the one who should be leaving. This place is obviously mine. You're the one getting thrown out. You really think you can order me around?
Oh, no. You're mistaken. This apartment, it belongs to me. I inherited it from my parents when they moved overseas. It's in my name, Dean, not yours.
What? Wait. What?
Oh, did you already forget? You're the one who didn't want to waste any money on a place of your own, remember? You said, I'll just move into your apartment. It'll save me the expense. You practically begged me to let you stay here, and being the fool I was, I agreed. But now, I want you out.
No. No way! You're lying! I had you put the place in my name! You were supposed to do that!
Are you delusional? Why the hell would I do that? I may have been naive, but I'm not an idiot. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to hand over the spare key before you leave.
You've gotta be kidding me! You're seriously kicking me out? I was planning to turn this place into a rental property after you were gone! I was gonna make a fortune in rental income!
Oh, wow. You really are something else. You've already lost everything, and your main concern is how to profit off of my apartment? You are a walking disaster.
Whatever. I don't need this place. I got my new wife and my son-to-be. That's real happiness. I'll be living the dream while you rot alone. So don't even think about crawling back begging for a second chance. You'll just be some pathetic, bitter woman I used to know. Ha!
Oh, don't worry, Dean. The only thing I'll ever beg is for the door to hit you on the way out. Goodbye.
Hey, Madison. It's been a while. Dean here. 3 years since everything happened. Time flies, huh?
What do you want?
I've got something important to discuss, so listen carefully. I want you to hand over my son.
What? That was so sudden and out of nowhere. It makes no sense.
You're still as dense as ever, huh? I'm saying that the child you gave birth to, the boy carrying my blood, should be raised as the heir of my family. So stop playing dumb and hand him over already.
What the hell are you talking about? I gave birth to a girl, a daughter, Dean.
Ha! Cut the crap. I'm not in the mood for your lies.
It's not a lie. And by the way, you do have a son, don't you? With your current wife? Why the hell are you suddenly after my child?
Yeah, about that. It's a long story.
Then make it short.
Fine. He wasn't mine.
What?
The kid, he wasn't my son. My so-called wife had cheated on me before we were married. She lied, made me believe the kid was mine, and used it to trap me into marrying her. Apparently she was after my family's inheritance all along. When I slapped the DNA test results in her face, proof that he wasn't mine, she didn't even try to deny it. No guilt, no remorse. She just packed up, grabbed the kid, and walked out. Left the divorce papers on the table like it was nothing, all on the same day.
Huh. Well, good for her.
Hey, I'm burning my soul here. Don't be so cold. Besides, I'm not done yet.
Oh, there's more? Great.
Yeah. After you and I divorced, I got sick. Really sick. I nearly kicked the bucket. But I pulled through. I recovered completely, except the illness left me with a little side effect.
You're infertile now?
Bingo. I can't have kids anymore, which means the child you gave birth to? That's my only bloodline, my only heir. So, Madison, you get what I'm saying, right? When are you gonna hand over my son? Want me to come pick him up, or would it be easier if you brought him here yourself?
Dean, for the last time, I gave birth to a daughter. You have no son.
Oh, come on, you're still trying that crap? You really expect me to believe that?
Because it's the truth. And besides, you were there when the doctor said they couldn't be completely sure of the gender. It wasn't 100% confirmed, remember?
So maybe, just maybe, you're wrong. Maybe the doctor was wrong. There are plenty of cases where people think they're having a girl only for it to be a boy. I even looked it up. It happens all the time. And you even said in your messages it's not confirmed yet. So clearly that's what happened here. He's a boy, Madison. I know it. Stop being stubborn.
Oh my God, are you actually serious right now? No matter what you say, no matter how much you ramble on, the child I gave birth to is absolutely a girl. You are delusional.
You're just lying because you don't want to give her up. Trying to weasel your way out of it. But too bad, Madison. It won't work.
What the hell are you talking about?
Let's just say I've taken some precautions. No matter how much you whine or cry, you won't be able to fool me, so quit the act.
You are unbelievable.
Oh, by the way, I already spoke with your parents. Let them know I'll be taking my son.
Wait, what? You actually contacted my parents? They're overseas. You seriously went that far?
Of course! A little courtesy call, you know? A polite heads up so they wouldn't be surprised when their grandson moves in with me. They said the same crap as you, claiming you had a daughter. Ha! Like mother, like daughter. You're both terrible liars. But it doesn't matter. This is a done deal. Nothing you say can change it.
For the last time, I had a daughter. You're the one lying to yourself.
You selfish bitch! Quit being so stubborn!
Oh, I'm being selfish? Coming from the man who's literally trying to steal a child that doesn't even exist. Yeah, okay.
Enough! Fine, I'll give you 10 grand. Take the money and hand over my son. No more arguments.
What?
You're a single mother. No way you're living a comfortable life. You must be barely scraping by. I bet you're struggling to pay the bills, so why not be smart? Take the 10 grand, it's easy money. All you have to do is give me the boy. Come on, Madison, stop being so difficult.
You are disgusting. You think you can buy my child? Are you really that vile? And once again, I don't have a son. There is no boy.
You don't get to refuse. Consider this an order from my father, my mother, and me. You don't have the right to say no. You're still a wife in our family. You'll do as you're told.
No, you're wrong. I'm not your wife anymore. Not now, not ever. And once again, since it clearly hasn't sunk in, I gave birth to a daughter. And if you don't believe me, I'll gladly show you proof. I have her birth certificate, her medical records, her mother-child health handbook. Hell, I'll even get a DNA test if you want. I have nothing to hide.
Proof?
Yes. Or if you still doubt me, I'll have your own grandparents confirm it.
Wait, Grandpa and Grandma?
That's right. The very same people you've ignored for years. They were furious when they found out how you treated your unborn child, their great-grandchild. They were the ones who took care of me after you abandoned us. They stood by me through the worst, helped me build my life. They were even there at the hospital when I gave birth. They held my daughter. They know she's a girl. They'll testify if I have to take you to court.
Grandpa and Grandma, they did all that?
Yes, they know everything. And they'll stand by me. So keep pushing, Dean. Try to take me to court. Try and take my daughter away. But just know, you'll be fighting against your own flesh and blood, and you will lose.
I talked to Grandma. She confirmed it. You really gave birth to a girl.
Oh, so you finally believe me now?
But then, who the hell was that boy I saw? I know what I saw, Madison. I wasn't imagining it. I saw you holding a little boy in your arms. And when I called out, you turned and smiled at him, and you called him Kai.
Wait, Kai?
Yeah, Kai. That's obviously a boy's name. Don't tell me you actually went and named your daughter something like that. Is that the punchline here? Did you seriously give her a boy's name just to mess with me, or what?
Oh. So that's what this is about.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
You're talking about Kai, right? Yeah, he's my stepson.
What? Your stepson?
Mm-hmm. He's the child of my husband from his previous marriage. He's the same age as my daughter. Since we've been living together, I've had plenty of chances to hold him. I guess you must have spotted me during one of those moments.
Wait, hold on. Husband? You're married again?
Yep, I got remarried. We registered the marriage 6 months ago. A lovely little family of 4 now. Didn't you know?
You're kidding. No, you're messing with me. You're making this up just to screw with my head, right?
Nope, it's the truth. I've moved on, Dean, and honestly, I couldn't be happier.
You've got to be shitting me!
Oh, and by the way, since you're still standing there looking stunned, let me make one thing crystal clear. Don't even think about pulling some crap like, well, fine, then give me your daughter then, because that's not happening either.
Huh? Wait, what?
After I remarried, my husband officially adopted my daughter. We legally registered her as his child. She's no longer your daughter. You have 0 legal rights to her. You are nothing more than a stranger to her, not even a distant relative.
What?
You heard me. You lost all your parental rights. Permanently. Legally. Completely. She's his daughter now. Not yours.
You can't be serious!
Oh, I'm dead serious. You were so busy chasing after your imaginary son that you didn't even stop to consider that the law had already erased you from her life. You are nothing to her, Dean. Nothing. Not a father, not a family, not even a bad memory.
This can't be happening. You can't just take her away like that. She's my blood, my child. You don't have the right.
No, you don't have the right. You gave it up the moment you abandoned her, remember? The moment you sneered at the idea of having a daughter and tossed us aside like garbage. You sealed your fate back then. You made this choice. You did this to yourself. Now goodbye, Dean. Forever. The next day, my ex-husband stormed over to what used to be our apartment building. However, unbeknownst to him, I had already moved out quite some time ago. In fact, I had rented out the place and new tenants were already living there. Completely unaware of this, my ex-husband ended up running into the new male resident. But instead of realizing it was just a stranger, he immediately jumped to conclusions. He assumed the man was my new husband. In a fit of rage, he started yelling, "Give me my child!" causing a massive scene without any regard for the poor tenant. His outburst was so disruptive that the police had to be called. What happened next was something my ex never saw coming. His grandfather, the head of their prestigious family, was absolutely furious when he found out about the incident. Ashamed by his grandson's disgraceful behavior, he declared that my ex-husband would be disinherited. Punishment didn't stop there. My former mother-in-law was also cut off. Both she and my ex-husband were cast out of the family entirely. Unable to remain in their hometown due to the humiliation, they fled to a neighboring town. However, the scandal had already spread, and they became the subject of endless gossip. Forced to quit their jobs, they now live in quiet poverty, struggling not only with their finances, but also with the judgmental stares of their new neighbors. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.